What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Truckin' News. You guys know me. This one's going to be pretty serious, probably not too many funny things in it, but there is an update on personal conveyance, which I think everybody would like to know the details on. So after the short little intro, we're going to sit down and talk all about it. All right, guys, welcome to the Truckin' News. The first story that I want to talk to you about is the FMCSA updating information about personal conveyance. I've got it pulled up here on truckersnews.com. If you want to check out, I'll leave a link in the description of the video. Please go and do so. But several months ago, the FMCSA updated its guidance on the use of a truck for personal conveyance. You guys remember when some of that stuff came out. But according to the FMCSA, they clarified that personal conveyance is the movement of a commercial vehicle for personal use while off duty, and that such a vehicle may be used for personal conveyance even if it's laden, which means loaded, since the load is not being transported for the commercial benefit of the motor carrier at that time. But there were some questions that were asked of the FMCSA, and one of them was, may a driver who drops his or her last load at a receiver's facility use personal conveyance to return to their normal work location, i.e. home or terminal? The FMCSA responded that no, returning to home or to the terminal from a dispatch trip is a continuation of the trip and therefore cannot be considered personal conveyance. I don't really understand how the FMCSA can say that it's a continuation of the trip if you're returning home and if you're leaving the load at the customer, but I mean, they make the rules. We're just here to, I guess, be their punk and follow them. The guidance allows, this is another question, the guidance allows for authorized use of a CMV, commercial motor vehicle, to travel home after working at an off-site location. What is meant by the term off-site when used in this context? The term refers to a location, according to the FMCSA, other than a carrier's terminal or a shipper or receiver's facility. Specifically, this term is intended for construction and utility companies that set up base camps near a major job and operate from there for a few days or a week at a time. These remote locations are considered off-site locations, therefore travel between home and the off-site location is considered commuting time and qualifies as personal conveyance. Therefore, if you work for a drilling company and they set up a drill site miles from your home or whatever, apparently you can use your truck to go back and forth between that drill site and home without having to log that drive time as actual drive time. You can use personal conveyance for that. So I guess that's nice for anybody in that, but I don't think that affects a large majority of the industry. Number 3, is personal conveyance treated any differently when the driver is hauling hazardous materials? I don't know who would ask that question. But no, I mean, they're saying no, I would say no. I would say the same rules apply to everybody. Can a driver who claims the short haul exception use personal conveyance? Yes, there's no connection between personal conveyance and the short haul exception. As always, off-duty time does not extend the 12-hour duty time limit. That's for the short haul folks. How is personal conveyance time calculated in hours of service rules? Time spent under personal conveyance is off-duty. Who is asking these questions? I mean, are these guys that are still in school that have never used an ELD or a logbook or ran hours of service before? I don't understand who's asking these. I'm going to skip through these and just pick out a couple more, but I will leave the link in the description. Go and check out the story and read some of these questions. You guys will probably laugh like I am. Can a driver be inspected during personal conveyance? If so, what is the driver's duty status during the inspection? Yes, a driver can be inspected. Since the driver is subject to all the FMCSRs, the driver or vehicle can be inspected. The driver's status would be on duty, not driving. I don't really know if it ever mattered what status you were on prior to getting inspected, but I've always known that if you're dealing with the DOT, if you're getting inspected, you're supposed to be on duty. Like everybody knows that. Can a loaded vehicle be used as personal conveyance? Yes, they do. That's one of the main things that they changed before. Yes, determining personal conveyance is based on the nature of the movement, not whether the vehicle is laden. So that goes back to what they changed months ago. So if you're not aware of what they changed before, you might want to go back and read that and you'll understand some of these questions a little better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of an update. Hopefully you go and check out the story, link in the description. Also check out the other links down there. These videos are meant to educate and entertain you. Hopefully your favorite YouTuber is also doing some trucking related material, some industry news, something to further the industry along in some sort of way, or at least inform you of the things that are happening in the industry. Leave a comment in the description of the video if there's something else you would like to see. I do apologize that there was no comedy in this one, but I do think that personal conveyance is a huge thing in the industry. A lot of people want to know information, so I didn't want to do anything that would confuse anybody, especially newcomers to the industry. Everybody, please stay safe. We'll talk to you guys later. I'm out of here. I got to edit this video now.